one man, a series of events set in place a journey that would ultimately lead to Bruny Island, Tasmania. His name is George Dibbern. Born in 1889, George sailed to Australia and South America as a ship's apprentice. Having jumped ship, he lived in New Zealand with a Maori family before being interned on Somes Island during World War I. He was deported in 1919. By 1930, Germany was a very grim place. Many people, including George, were suffering from the after effects of World War I and the depression that followed. Failed business ventures eventually led to the ownership of a 32-foot yacht. The boat was Terapunga, which means to seek or the moment before dawn. In 1930, with a crew of 4, George, along with Gunther Schramm, Baron Albrecht von Frisch and Baroness Dorothy von Frisch, set sail in George's little bathtub of a boat for New Zealand. He left behind a wife and 3 children, and while he did maintain contact throughout the rest of his life, he was never to see them again. Terapunga became a symbol of freedom of spirit and one man's quest to find answers in a troubled world. Stopping at many places, he was a friend to all peoples. With a philosophy that was at odds with the current thinking of the time, George became a man without a country, a citizen of the world. Refusing to sail under the Nazi flag, he went on to sail the world under his own flag with a passport of his own design. He was variously described as a vagabond, a lovable rogue, and a philosopher sailor. During his 30 years of nomadic ocean travel, he continued to search for his life's meaning and purpose. His connections were wide-reaching: artists, writers, environmentalists, sportsmen, philosophers, and ordinary folk. George's comings and goings were often reported upon by both the local and international press, generating much interest wherever he went. In 1935, George arrived in Hobart, Tasmania. He had skippered the winning boat in the second Trans-Tasman Ocean race and, at the invitation of the Hobart Yacht Club, raced from Melbourne to Hobart for a prize of £100. It was on leaving Hobart that George's philosophy took shape. I see my road, my aim, my task. It is to be a bridge of goodwill. A bridge is impartial, is neutral, and so I too must be neutral. If I'm honest in my desire to be a bridge between nations, I must sever all national ties, I must fly no national flag, and serve instead of one country, all countries. A ship must fly some flag, then I will fly my own flag representing the ideals in which I believe. Later, after returning to Tasmania and winning the lottery, he went on to purchase both Satellite and Partridge Islands, thus securing his links to Bruny Island. Documenting his journey in his book Quest, published in 1941, he laid his thoughts bare, recording his innermost struggles alongside the physical challenges that he and his crew faced. This story of determination and adventure is one that still resonates in today's modern world. In a world of increasing geopolitical tension, we felt that George's philosophy of global citizenship and friendship could do with some amplification. This inspired us to undertake our own quest to locate and refloat Terapunga, the very vessel that carried George and his message from one end of the globe to the other. With our passion and Andrew Denman's expertise, Terapunga now has the chance to sail again.